but not using one motor signal, using, two different motor signals. So we actually, instead of using it's not arcade drive and it's not tank drive. Right? Instead we used, and let me just stop this to show you. Instead we used, again I'm going to go to the robotics library, robot drive, advanced motor control, set speed. Okay? So you see you've got some advanced functions that allow you to directly set the speed of a motor. And you have some simpler functions which allow you and does all the math necessary to do the arcade drive. How many people used arcade drive in their robots previously? Previous years? Did you use the provided library function, or did you do your own math and your own trig to figure it all out? Okay, so let's say, for example, you don't like the way this arcade drive works. You want to do your own math, you want to do your own trig, do your own calculations. You can do that. You can create your own sub-VI which calculates and does it however you like. But this is where I'm going to give you a very important warning. I would not modify the tank drive VI. I'm going to open up the tank drive VI and let's just take a quick look at it. So this is the tank drive VI. Let's not try and understand it. Okay? You're welcome to, and I invite you to, and it's not that complicated. But what I do want to say is don't change it. Because what will happen is, and I wouldn't be surprised if this happens a couple times, that there will be updated libraries provided by National Instruments and provided by FIRST. This VI is in one of the library sections. So if you update your library, this VI is going to be overwritten. So if you're going to make your own tank drive, your own arcade drive, make a copy of this and make sure it sits in your project. Like I said, you should only modify, I'm just going to get to the project screen, only modify the things that are sitting here. Let me take it a step further. Let me open the tank drive, and I'm going to do File, Save As. Okay, there's a lot of options here. What I really want to do is open an additional copy and add it to my project. And I'm going to call it Ben's Funky Tank Drive. And this is where I could do my custom math and make whatever changes necessary. And now this is no longer sitting in the library section, and so when you get an update, or when you try and take your project from computer to computer to computer, you can be sure that your custom code is going to move with the rest of your project. Okay, so that's a really important point. Don't change anything unless you really understand what you're doing, unless it's sitting in the root of the project. Okay? Yes, sir?
Back to the same question. If you can go back to the block diagram.
The robot